Welcome back to another episode of Greenwood's Vanilla Scoops, where Greenwood will find kind of rare and strange maps. Some are old, some are new, but it's just a fun way to discover new maps to play.
The next one is from Sean. Goes by Kona Ross.
Yeah. I'm familiar with Kona.
Yeah, Kona and most of Kona's maps are mod based, but this one here is vanilla. And if people out there are familiar with Kona's maps, he does some really fine brushwork. You know, the layout and the brushwork is very nice. And this one came out, and also, oddly enough, January 1st of the next year, 2001, and it's called Charmhood. And what's interesting about this map is it's a deathmatch single player map, and it's kind of cool. It's got 63 enemies, and also probably because of the nature of the way it's set up, the enemy count does not vary. But he's actually got kind of a cool little story. It says here it's a Quake cathedral built of metal and wood with grand and dominant architecture of metal trim, white wooded strips and green panels. It uses kingpin textures.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's got a really striking color scheme. It's got this green with gray color scheme with a very blood red sky. And the way the story is, it says here it's an ancient temple of worship, and Quake's warriors would go there to focus their thoughts and worship Shub. But soon the humans took over the green cathedral, and Shub was destroyed. In time, Charmhood was retaken by Quake's forces, and it's a highly protected region. It's now set up like a giant trap. Anyone who enters will be detected by the many Quake monsters who will spawn in, and your only escape is to hold them off long enough for you to find the 4 runes required to exit. So basically, you're in this really funky deathmatch map, and then when you explore the map, you find various runes, and when you find and grab one of the runes, that's when all hell starts breaking loose and critters spawn in, and it's got some really cool gameplay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not to cut you off, but the thing that struck me about this map is that it is tough to make a fun deathmatch map. Like if you're setting out to make a deathmatch map and then you insert single player, it's always tough to do this elegantly, and the way this is constructed, it works perfectly. You wouldn't even it's very similar to the DMSP mod, where I don't know if you've ever played that, but that's a really fun mod because it takes any deathmatch map and adds single player, and it randomizes the spawns and everything. So it's very chaotic, and it doesn't. Is
that the one from Art Apple?
I don't know the name of the person who did it, but
I think I've played that one. That one is pretty good.
Because there's the Conquer mod, which I have not played.
Yeah, I played that the other day.
And then there's DMSP. DMSP is really fun, but it doesn't feel crazy like that. This is very methodically reasoned out, and you're tripping off the spawns by killing certain waves of other monsters, and so it keeps you going around back in circles and stuff. But yeah, as I was watching your demo, I was like, obviously this is a deathmatch map. I didn't know anything about it before I watched it, but really striking visual theme. It's definitely has a point of view, and I'd love to play deathmatch on this thing too.
But, and he includes this Sean, or Kona, however you want to refer to him. He includes a deathmatch version as well in the download, and I just wanted to also bring up he's New Zealand, so going across this whole international flair. We got I'm guessing American, we got a Hungarian, and now we got a Kiwi. So we got people from all across the globe. But no, it's a fun map. But you could tell that he did a lot of work, a lot of play testing, because it's a fun map. I've played it a couple of times, And it's inspired me. I kind of did something just recently similar in my SM206. In fact, I looked at some of the comments where I think one person even said like, this map is what Conquer should have been.
Mhm.
Because one of the problems that, or one of the criticisms of the Conqueror mod is it starts off kind of slow. It doesn't really start getting good until like wave 13 or something.
Mhm.
Because it's, I don't know if it's the algorithms or whatever the heck it is. It's just, that's, but you could tell this was, I mean, it's not, there's nothing random about it. When you grab the rune, he sets up, these monsters in key certain areas, um, with intent to mess with you, and then you got to figure out how to, attack them a certain way. Even the ending is kind of funny. It's interesting. It's a cool map.
That's it for this episode of Greenwood's Vanilla Scoops. Thanks for hanging in there. We'll see you in the next video.